Hello and welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm an empath, intuitive card reader, and a visionary as well. I'm here today to do the monthly general reading for the sign of Virgo for the month of August 1st through to the 17th, or through to August 1st through to the 31st of 2017. There we go. I was reaching for my feathers and for some reason I picked up the most recent one that was found and brought home. So 3 or 4 times I said it wants to be part of the ceremony. Putting a smudge up, and it's fantastic. I have my own homegrown sweetgrass in there, grown right here in the property, so we've harvested some. Look how it's burning well. I didn't even have to fight to get this one up, guys. I had my fan going. I hope it doesn't drown me out. I don't think it will, but it's a really hot day here today. And better enjoy it here. This is for you guys if I can get it to go that way. There we go. The intention is behind it is for you guys, Virgos, or anybody else watching this. I can't burn my house down. 1 second here. And my camera in the way. There we go. That's a good smudge. There's my drink. My Diet 7-Up. There we go. All right. Speaking of the weather, for the last 4 days, I hate to say this and break this to everybody, and it's still July, but I watch nature. You know, the soul is nature, and I watch it all the time. And I notice when things change or subtle differences with the seasons and whatnot. And 4 days ago, I seen some Canadian geese come in and land over here in the marsh. There was quite a flock. That's what got my attention. It wasn't a few. And they do feed there, they nest there. But then they all take off. And you don't see them again until the end of summer when they're ready to start moving south for winter. They started 4 days ago. And it's been one large flock after another, after another, after another. Unbelievable. I bet you this is probably maybe the 8th day all summer long, where you can say it's a really, really warm summer's day. Feeling kind of ripped. But it is what it is. I love all seasons, as I love all weather. As long as there's no damage and people don't get hurt. So let's get your shuffle up. I've already cleansed and calibrated my cards, dipped my thing with them. This is for the sign of Virgo, for this general monthly reading for August 1st through to the 31st of August 2017. Bring us some really highly intuitive messages for anybody watching this reading. Hope it hits home and resonates with a lot of you. And I hope there's a lot of good messages as well. I pulled out all the big guns here today, guys. Get you guys a good reading. Alright. This doesn't mean that there won't be any negativity in it, but it'll be a strong reading is what I'm asking for. Just bring me a strong reading, whatever you need to know. I don't fudge the cards, the interpretations. I only smudge the cards. Chanel. Thank you for these messages. Spirit, Masters of the Universe, Masters of the Natural World. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, there it is, guys. This is a 5-card spread. At the end of the reading, for those of you that are new to my channel, I pull one significator. What this does, I'll explain quickly. Anything that didn't show up in the 5-card spread that needs its own center and its own spotlight, standalone on its own, will come through on this card to be brought to your attention, Virgo. If something in the 5-card spread needs to be reinforced, emphasized, it will show here. Alright, that's at the end of the reading. So I'm ready to start. She's a hot one. Like 7 inches from the midday sun, I hear you whispering the words. Melt everyone, but you stay so cool. Completion. Beautiful card. Overall energy for your reading. And most of us tarot readers refer to this card as the happily ever after card. Virgo, what are you doing right in August? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Finances and your wealth sector. Ooh, okay. Choices brought out by the Lovers. Your third card, your home, your hearth, anything to do with heart, love, the people in your life, judgment, self-reflection. Your challenges for the month of August. Of course you've got challenges. Ooh, Five of Cups represents sadness. And your final card, which is your message from Spirit. Page of Cups and imagination. All right, here we go. Wow, Virgo. Romance, love, relationships, commitments, bonds are going to deepen if it hasn't already begun for you already. Social and social interactions, a lot of social stuff going on during the month of August for you. That's peeking off the card is what I'm hearing. Peeking off the card. A lot of socializing going on with your family and friends. For some of you, your families are going to grow during the month of August and thrive. Not just grow, but thrive. There's a feeling of celebration in the air for some of you in August. Please remember, this is a general reading. There's also going to be, for some of you, there's going to be a clearing of disagreements. And it's ironic that it's happening in August because we're already in the beginning shadows of a Mercury retrograde right now, which actually goes direct on the 12th of August and stays there until the last of the retrograde, which is the 19th of September. So, but we're already in the beginning stage. That means communications could get muddled up. All kinds of strange things. Electronics, okay, are extra sensitive as well. I'll just say it while I'm on the subject of the Mercury retrograde, that electronics, anything like that, is very sensitive and open to having the bejesus kicked out of it, all right? Last year during one of, because Mercury goes retrograde usually 4 to 5 times a year, something like this. Whoa, okay, just had a wind blow in. Photobomb by a window screen. It's all good. It's very light. It only weighs like maybe 5 ounces or something. Get in there. Okay. Must have been a breeze out of the south, because I face south right here. Anyway, where was I? Mercury retrograde. One time last year during one of them, I had my house phone. It was my house phone and my microwave and my laptop all in one day. All in one day. They all went on the fritz. It was crazy. These things can happen. It's not a good time to buy new things either as well. Hold off on any purchases, especially electronic purchases. And if you do, make sure you get a warranty or a guarantee of some kind. So as far as communications go, for you, Virgo, well, at one point, you know, the Mercury, I think it enters in Leo, then it goes, when it goes direct, I think it's Virgo. I could be wrong. You astrologers can set me straight on that. I really don't care, but I'm just saying. I know it goes in and out of Virgo and Leo quite a bit through this retrograde that we're in now. So disagreements are going to be cleared up for some of you, which is, like I said, it's ironic, really. But it's such a good thing if it happens that way for you. Get all that garbage out of the way. I'm going to find that a lot of this was lack of communication is what I'm hearing for you. There was just this lack of communication, misunderstandings that will be cleared up. Excellent for you, Virgo. Children are thriving at this time and making their own achievements and marks in the world in small ways, but yet significant for some of you. Kids are going to thrive right now. And for those of you that have children, you're going to have a very busy, happy home during the month of August. And I got a real good, I'm smiling because it's a feel-good thing. I'm really feeling it here. Your prosperity through your work is going to be successful as well. Prosperity is going to reign during the month of August in a lot of different ways, not just monetary, all right, such as your children, your family growing up prosperous in that way. Some of you will be finding your dream home and starting to plan your families as well for you, Virgo. The advice of the card, you can feel blessed for the life that you have. Allow that to come through and celebrate it. Your keywords are family, love, weddings for some, home, security, children, and just all around celebrations. What a great card to start off with your overall reading. Your second card falling into your finances and your wealth is the Lovers, and it comes down to making choices. All right, so right off the top, what I'm hearing, maybe some of you have picked up on it as well, and that is that some people are going to be celebrating. I'm still back on the Ten of Cups. This is not celebration. Separating. That means separation of everything when you separate from your home, the contents of your home, your property, all your toys, your Sea-Doos or your cars, your trucks, whatever, these kind of things. The separation and the division of that, which comes back right down to the most important, which is the heartbeat and the backbone of a situation like that. And that's your financial status is going to change. Your bank account is going to change. It will definitely drop because that's getting split in half. For some of you are going 50-50 on everything that you've accumulated over the years. So there's no turning back at this point, all right? But you have reached a turning point for some of you because this is going to unfold. It comes down to making mature decisions that have to be made. And some of you are going to be, for the rest of you, not the rest of you, but there's another group of you out there where you're looking at investment into your futures, all right? And that is based on your financial situation, how much you've got to invest. Some serious thinking going on for some of you. For some reason, I'm hearing fall is coming now. The season of fall will be upon us, and you need to make these decisions now. I have no idea why. Only those that this applies to and resonates with will know that. I'm not being given the information as far as that goes. This is a general reading. Please remember it. Some of you are going to be buying a new home and moving for work. That comes up as well. Some choices for some of you are not going to be so straightforward, all right? As far as relationships go, this is now either the time to commit or bond or walk away, okay? And for some of you, in the financial realm, you'll carry one of you will carry more weight than the other financially. Some of you, this is your hesitation, getting into this long-term relationship. If you even want to go there, you don't know if you want to do that or not. You wanted a more even keel. You wanted something more balanced within your relationship. But you're in it now. Hard decisions to make if you're, the type that where finances are everything to you. Maybe this was never the relationship for you. Maybe you shouldn't have taken it as far as you did. It's kind of after the fact, but it's not too late to change your mind before you go any further. It'd be the smartest thing to do. For those of you, no, you're not. This doesn't mean single status people either. This is for anybody. There's new love coming. Brand new serious relationship about to give birth and be born. Your advice of this card, though, Virgo, is to make choices on the long term rather than the short term gain. And in love, wait for the right person to come along if you are in the market for love. Don't be distracted by insignificant, flirty, flighty, fly-by-night dates, this kind of thing. You could get distracted by the real thing when it comes along. Your keywords are love and commitment, future plan, maturity, emotions, dedication, and separation for some. All right? So that's there. All right, so now your hearth, your home, your family, for anything to do with love in your heart is the Judgment card. Some of you are doing some self-reflection over something that may have happened recently in the past. Your self-reflection going on here. Some of you are going to be revisiting the past as well. I can't even keep the ice in my cup, my glass here. It's so warm. So some of you, Virgo, are going to be doing a lot of self-reflecting and revisiting the past. I see somebody doing this. And they're having small little flickers of knowing. It's just the beginning. Something you did, something you said There's something about a situation or a happening, and now you're going, I might have done the wrong thing. Oh Lord, did I do the wrong thing? I thought it was right at the time, and now all this time's has gone by. I'm not so sure anymore. So there's some self-reflection going on just based on that alone. Okay? Some of you may look back and realize you have some unfinished business to take care of. Okay? So, and you may, and you have to reach into your past, and it's going to be a long reach to get the answers that you need. This is for some of you. It's a general reading. Also, for some of you, there's going to be a stronger spiritual connection going on at this time, linking you with those in the spirit world. These could be loved ones that passed on, and they could be your spirit angel guides as well. The advice of the card is now is the time to give somebody else a second chance if you're going to do it. Now's the time. Some of you are thinking about that. Should I give them a second chance? Did I judge them too harshly? Did I overreact? You need to answer those questions before you go to that second chance part, all right? You need to analyze what brought this around in the first place. Yes. But don't be too hard on yourself if you find yourself, like I said, you jumped too quickly, you were too rash, too harsh. Don't judge yourself, you're human. These things happen. At the time, you probably reacted in the way you felt you had every right to. Keywords are contemplation, a little bit of guilt, some self-judgment going on, review of the past, second chances, spirituality. But memories will dominate. All right? This will happen. And this is close. These are the things that are close to your heart, so it'll involve the people that you felt love for at one time and maybe still do. You know, you can still love people and not be with them. Love them at a distance. Some people are toxic. You can say, I love them passionately. I care deeply about them, but I don't like most of what they do. I don't like most of what they think. But I see the inner soul of another person. All they show is the outside. It's not very pretty, but on the inside, I really know what this person's all about. So you can love somebody from a distance. That can happen. All right? Your message from Spirit is the 5 of Cups. It's not one of my favorites. It truly isn't. The sadness due to loss of a relationship. Overwhelming sadness due to loss of a job. It was unexpected for one or two of you out there. And for the rest of you, it could be sadness due to bereavement, the loss of somebody that has passed on. For some of you, this was unexpected. So I would say by accident, or you were out of the loop and just didn't know, and you didn't find out till after the fact that somebody had passed. So you may be struggling with that. You're going to be feeling bereft, be confused. Why? Why did this happen? We always ask why. We always do. Some of you are holding on to the past right now as well with an iron fist, and you're refusing to let go. And part of that reason is because you're haunted by guilt and regret. There's nothing worse than guilt and regret. You know, some situations you can wipe out the guilt. Regret's another thing altogether. Yes, it's an emotion, but it's a reaction to a situation, a happening, right? There's nothing worse in the world than regret. Some people regret the way they raised their children, and they can't go back and do it all over again. Some people regret just the way they were, the way they used to be, the way they treated people or treated somebody, the way their outlook on life was, the way they hurt themselves most of all. Feelings of regret, you got to find a way to deal with that and then just let it lie. You can't change. All you can do is step forward and say, well, I'll never feel that way again. I regret feeling that way and it'll never happen again. I regret what I said. I would never say that to anybody. That's the best that you can do. It's a Band-Aid, but it'll help get you through. The advice of this card, to look for, and if any support comes at you, if you're not getting it, go look for it, but if it comes at you, accept it humbly. Humble yourself and accept the support that comes at you. For some of you, the situation, you may find yourself in feelings of regret, sadness, whatever. Your situation for some of you is not hopeless. It really is. Well, for nobody, it's hopeless. Over time, you do heal. You learn to live with the regret, with the sadness, with the mourning. You learn to live with the grief. It doesn't go away. It doesn't get better. You just learn to get better at dealing with it and handling it on a daily basis. Your keywords for this card, these are your struggles for August, is unhappiness, feelings of dejection, and negative thoughts, confusion, hurt, disruption. And for some of you that are going through bereavement and it was unexpected, feelings of abandonment. These are things you'll need to work on. Sorry, guys. Really sorry. But there's always healing. Out of everything that's monumentous that we go through in our lives, something good always comes out of it. I don't care if it's a week down the road, if it's 6 months down the road, if it's 4 years down the road. Something good will directly come from that. We grow. And everything, even through the bad things, the good things, we grow. We never continue. As long as you're still sucking air on planet Earth, you will continue to grow. That's just life. I just heard somebody say, that really sucks then, because I don't want it to be. Well, that's somebody that's really buried deep in anguish. My heart goes out to you. You will grow whether you want to or not. Okay. So here we have the Page of Cups. It's all about imagination. For a minute there, I thought I think it's the knight that I call my waste of space. This guy's not. This guy's good. Someone he's a page. So the pages, of course, are always a younger person, about 15, 28 years old, in and about. And the pages always bring messages, usually of love, opportunity, jobs, but they are the messenger of tarot. So this card represents somebody that's either very young or very young at heart. It could be somebody older. They have much to offer you. So if they're in your life or they come into your life during the month of August, appreciate them. They have a great imagination and it's contagious. They're a lot of fun to be around. That's how you can recognize this person, by these traits. Usually very strong friendship with this person as well. And they bring messages of love or even messages of finance for you coming forward. Any projects that are going on right now, he's here to tell you, he's hearing good feedback on any progress that you have in any projects that you're involved in. The advice of the card is to enjoy the lighter side of life at this time and allow time for play and free up your imagination, because that's really what this guy is all about. Imaginations can get pretty rich, so he brings a wealth of that atmosphere and that energy. Your keywords are companionship, fun, outings, imagination, love, news, and finances. That, dear Virgo, is your 5-card spread. Now we're on to our significator. Please bring me one significator for this 5-card spread for the sign of Virgo for this general monthly reading, August 1st through to the 31st. This is for Virgo. General reading. One significator for our 5-card Oceanic tarot spread reading. There we go. That's it. Ooh. Butterflies. I got the Tower in reverse. This deck, I can't remember half the time if they have reverses or not. I don't use them enough. But anyway, there it is. That's what came up. Usually changes. It's not all bad. It is the Tower. And some people call it the Tower of Destruction. And my book. Let me get my book. I think there is a reverse on this one. I'm thinking there is. But I could be wrong. Is a major arcana. I can tell you that. Doody-doody-doo. Yeah, there is a reverse. The reverse symbolizes destroyed ambition and boredom. Here's what the upright would have meant. It represents unexpected events, a temporary loss of stability. It can also mean catastrophic and irreversible change on almost every conceivable level. The reverse symbolizes a destroyed ambition and boredom. That kind of narrows it down. That's actually a good thing. It's better than the upright way when you think about it. The first part is, irreversible change and destruction on every conceivable level. Nobody wants that. But the reverse symbolizes destroyed ambition and boredom. Somebody's given up. That card's meant for somebody in this reading. All right? It's meant for somebody in this reading. That's what I can zero this down to. And there was that sense on a couple of the cards as well, in the 5-card spread. That feeling of regret, feeling bereft, abandoned, alone, the whole bit. There's feelings of giving up hope. No hope left. You will find your hope again. You will. I just heard you, whoever this is meant for, you need to be brutally honest with yourself about something that has brought you down to this feeling of boredom and just giving up. You need to be brutally honest before you can start to claw your way back up. I'm hearing from some, I don't want to claw my way back up. What if I don't want to? Here's the thing. I said this earlier, you're still sucking air on planet Earth, therefore you continue to grow. Doesn't matter which way you grow, but you grow. All right? That's for somebody. Thank you very much for being here for this reading, Virgo. Thank you so much. I hope it resonated with a lot of you. I hope you got something from it. More than anything, I hope you were entertained by it. Because it is entertainment first before anything else, is it not? So I'd like to thank all subscribers to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do. Thank you for your likes, your thumbs up, your thumbs down, all your comments beneath the video. I love the comments. Keep them coming and rolling. Also, thank you to YouTube subscribers that have blazed a trail into Bay of Fundy Fortunes on Facebook. That is a closed private group. You're all welcome to join us there. Please do. We're a group of like-minded people. It's like Omni. We're all one. And we all believe that. We all understand that. So please join us there. Also, you can find Bay of Fundy Fortunes, not just Facebook and YouTube. You can find it on Blogspot, Google, and Twitter as well. If you like this reading and you'd like a private reading, something meant more specific for only you, I do offer the service of private readings. The information for that can be found down below this video window in the Show More section. Please read through once, grab my email you see there that I use for everything, and let me know, and I will get you taken care of. For now, I'm going to sign off, say goodbye, great afternoon. I hope your month of August goes well, Virgo. If you're looking for me, you can find me right here in Bay of Fundy Fortunes all the time, 99.9% of the time. Or you can find me walking down below on the beach along the water's edge that hold the mightiest, highest tides on the whole planet, the beautiful, bountiful Bay of Fundy. I'm always keeping one eye on the tides because I'm a high tide junkie. Therefore, you can always catch me waiting on the next high tide. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you back in about a week or so. I'm not sure yet. To begin the weeklies as we follow the month of August through week by week. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great month. Bye-bye.